Hey everyone, Bruce Eckfald here. So here in Hoboken, in Jersey, just across the street is Manhattan over there. Back in New York for a few days. So I'm getting ready for a half-day session, 9 to 12. Last half-day session with the team on going through their strategy session. Today is a fun day, or this is the next couple hours are going to be a fun set because we've gone through core customer, we've gone through differentiating strategy, we've done their BHAG, we've looked at how they're going to differentiate themselves. You've done a lot of work over the last couple of weeks through sessions. And today is when we bring it all together, and we landed all with what I call the 12-quarter plan, the 3-year plan, which we map out 12 quarters and look at what are the numbers, what are the forecasts for the key things that drive the business. So obviously money, but also production, internal factors. What are the 5 to 8 KPIs that we're going to forecast out for the next 12 quarters, next 3 years, and then more importantly, the roadmap for what they need to put in place inside the organization strategically over the next 12 quarters. And this is really where they map out how they're going to make strategy happen. And I think this is an important step because a lot of people develop great strategies, but they never really figure out how to land it in terms of implementation plans. And this is really where strategy and execution come together, put together that plan, and then that drives the quarterly planning process. So this is what that team will refer to when they do their quarterly priorities, when they figure out their OKRs. This will guide them in that process, identify the key things that need to happen in that quarter if they're going to hit the 3-year plan. So I would encourage you, if you're doing planning, if you've done any planning, take some time and map it out on a quarterly basis. Look at the next 3 years, figure out really what's going to happen quarter by quarter in terms of numbers, in terms of activities, in terms of objectives, milestones, because that's really going to guide you in the execution process. So if you have any questions, email bruce@eckfald.com. Post your comments below if you've got any great methods for getting to your 12-quarter, your 3-year plan. I'd love to see them. It's always a bit of going through this process, developing lots of ideas, and then sorting them out and figuring out the dependencies and the priorities. And this is where the fun part happens, because we start talking about actually doing things. So strategy is great, but doing things is better. So give me your comments below. Love to hear from you and see what you do to turn your strategy into real execution.